What up, YouTube? Knowledge is self-determination. So, I wanted to make this video, give my final thoughts on the Adrian Bronner, Mikey Garcia fight, and just talk about that particular dynamic in general. The video from Dante Bodywork, man. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation, man. This is a dude who, him and Fred, who take their objectivity in reporting while staying black men serious and asking the serious, tough questions. I got mad respect for both of those brothers, man. Mad respect for them. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Coach Shelton Harrison, because I just watched his video, and I agree 150,000% on what he said in his video. Talking about the Dante video with him asking Mikey Garcia and Robert Garcia about, or rather asking Mikey Garcia directly about the Donkey Kong images. Now, like I said, and check out Coach Shelton Harrison. I just did a collab with him, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch on that real quick. First off, great work by Dante. You know, he asked the tough questions, you know, and he was persistent, you know, to get an answer. And Mikey Garcia seemed very nonchalant and flippant about the whole situation. You know, he didn't really seem to really care to really go in depth and really explain himself. You know, like the coach, like the coach said. You know, in fact, no, I think this is a comment that I read in his comment section. Like the brother said, whoever said it, I'm sorry, I can't remember right offhand, was saying that, you know, Mikey Garcia was like, well, were you offended? You know what I'm saying? Not apologizing for making a racial slur that potentially offended an entire race of people. No, he asked Dante if he was offended and then apologized to Dante. He didn't apologize for the offensive racist ape slur, which was in the guise of an image from a video game. No, he didn't do that. He apologized to Dante. Know what I mean? Listen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't like anybody that doesn't like my people or fuck with my people. You know what I'm saying? I think Mikey Garcia is a good fighter. I had picked Mikey Garcia to win against Adrian Bronner. Not over race, but over, like they say, the best way to predict future behavior is to look at what someone has done in the past. Right? So looking at what Adrian Bronner has done in the past, it's hard to pick him as a favorite in a fight with Mikey Garcia. Now, 5-1 underdog, that's completely fucking absurd. That is absolutely absurd for him to be a 5-1 underdog. There's no way in the world he's that bad of a fighter that it goes without question that Mikey Garcia will beat him. Nah, I bet that if you put all your money on Mikey Garcia, you could potentially be upset about that. But yeah, my bias is going to show a little bit. And why the fuck not? Because everybody else gets a chance to be biased. Mexicans can be as biased as fuck for their fighters, right? You know what I'm saying? They can swing from Canelo nutsack. No matter what he does, he's above reproach for them. So fuck it. I don't have to explain myself. I want Adrian Bronner to win. Not just because of the fucking Donkey Kong comments, but because he's black. Yeah, I said it. I'm not saying that I hate Mikey Garcia or saying anything negative about Mexicans. But I'm sticking with my people like everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? I can be objective in fights. I've picked the non-black fighter over the black fighter plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? And if I see a non-black fighter get robbed in a fight, like, for instance, like the dude Kalajdzic, I know I'm saying his name right, and Marcus Brown. You know what I'm saying? The dude Kalajdzic is a white dude. You know what I'm saying? Lives in Florida. You know what I'm saying? He's a white dude. I don't know what his heritage is. But with that last name, what, Polish maybe? I don't know. But he's not black. And I think he was robbed in a fight with Marcus Brown. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't have any racial bias or prejudice when it comes to those kinds of things, because I am a combat sport fan. May the best man win. However, when you can be so nonchalant about making a racist comment like this, you know, you have no qualms about this. You don't even Say, you know what? I looked at it in hindsight, and I can understand how it would be racist to black people. I apologize. Simple. A simple statement he could have made. That would have cleared the air. But no, he just apologized to Dante. He only apologized to Dante and asked him if he was offended. You know what I'm saying? So I say fuck Mikey Garcia, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, I mean, I don't ride with anybody that don't fuck with my people, man. That's just what it is. Because if Adrian Bronner would have came out and called Mikey Garcia Speedy fucking Gonzalez, every Mexican on the fucking planet would be ready to string his ass up. They were already mad as shit when he said, when he called himself the Can Man. You know what I'm saying? I beat the shit out of it. Anybody can get it. African, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican. You know what I'm saying? It was all inclusive. But Mexicans got mad as fuck when he said, I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican. They were mad as shit because he said he beat the fuck out of a Mexican. There was no racial slur there. There was no racial epithet there at all. Not at all. You are Mexican, right? He didn't say I was going to beat the fuck out of the wetbacks. He didn't say that. He didn't. Those were not his words. But yet you motherfuckers feel a right to have to be mad. And here's another thing, too. Coach brought up this excellent point about Robert Garcia being mad about Freddie Roach, you know, calling him a fucking Mexican or something like that. Being mad about Freddie Roach being racist to him. Made it a big issue, right? Made it a big issue. But had the nerve to fucking laugh this situation off, right? Because racism is only real when it happens to your people. Get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, man. Racism only real when it happened to your people, but it's okay for you to do. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Respect Mikey Garcia. Respect his brother. You know what I'm saying? These dudes have done great things in boxing. Robert Garcia is a Hall of Fame trainer, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The dude has done excellent, marvelous work. And so is his brother. But if that's how the fuck y'all gonna get down, fuck you too. You feel me? I mean, real talk. You know, I hate for it to be a division or a split like that. But if you're gonna be up in atoms and screaming about what happened with you exhibiting racism from a white person, but then turn around and laugh it off when you motherfuckers are being accused of doing that to black people, man, get the fuck out of here with that dumbass shit, man. Nah, you other motherfuckers, y'all can go ahead and bend over and take that shit how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya style. You know what I'm saying? With no Vaseline. You can do that shit if you want. But I'm not gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you're just another motherfucker that I won't stand behind and support. You know what I'm saying? If y'all motherfuckers are gonna be that disrespectful, that carefree, flippant, and nonchalant, just outright just disgusting ass attitude about the shit. You know, I can't fuck with you like that. I can't. Now, to the fight. Now, I think Adrian Bronner's taking this fight seriously. I still think it's a 50-50 fight, to be honest with you. See, this is how I can be objective. I can give you my opinion about the situation and what I think and how I feel about these dudes, and then take it right back to boxing. This is what you motherfucking racists need to learn how to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of any particular fighter. You know, I like all fighters, you know what I'm saying? Because I respect the sport. Because I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But there's no and. I am a fan of boxing. You understand what I'm saying? This fight is good for boxing. Therefore, I am a fan of this fight. Period. I don't give a fuck who they are. You know what I'm saying? I think Kovalev is a racist piece of shit. But he fought Andre Ward, and it was worth fighting. I'm a fan of boxing. And I called it right down the middle, like I'll do with this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's 50-50. You know, I think that if both guys come at 100%, like I've said before, that this is gonna be fireworks in this fight, and it's gonna be a split decision. It could even end up being a split decision draw if they both come in with their A game. Yeah, all day. What I want to see from Adrian Bronner is him being more aggressive. When Adrian Bronner is aggressive, the dude looks almost fucking invincible, man. He looks almost invincible, you know. I still think Mikey Garcia's ring IQ and his ability to, you know, turn those corners, you know, pivot properly and utilize lateral movement and stick behind his jab and the little subtle things that he does offensively and defense. I think all of that is going to work well for him. You know, if Adrian Bronner if he's going to be flat-footed, he's going to have to be more aggressive, you know, and he's going to have to not be so predictable, you know, because that shell defense that he uses, it doesn't protect him all the time. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. And there are ways around that defense, especially if you're not mobile enough. There's ways around it. You know what I'm saying? Marcos Maidana found ways around it. Now, Mikey Garcia isn't Marcos Maidana, and he doesn't fight like, and there's no way in the world one training camp he's going to learn how to fight like Marcos Maidana. Just like in one training camp, Adrian Bronner isn't going to just start using his footwork. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's something that he does in training and just decides not to do in the ring. I don't know why he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that he works on and has it perfected and he just decides not to, hey, you know, he could surprise us all. Mikey Garcia could surprise us all too. See, like, as you see, man, I'm 50-50 on the fight, man. You know, I think 5-1 underdog for Adrian Bronner, though, is just absolutely mad. I think it's fucking ridiculous. That there's no, man, come on, 5-1 underdog, man. I don't see that. I just don't see it at all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that right there, and I believe he's actually said it, that is his motivation for the fight. Not even the Donkey Kong shit, you know what I'm saying? That is, he wants to show everybody, I'm a 5-1 underdog on this fight. Everybody about to lose some motherfucking money. Everybody who, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers gonna hear your feelings hurt. I think that's the approach he's gonna take in this fight. And I think it may make him more aggressive. He has the stamina to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia doesn't fight like that. So it's an issue with stamina with him if he does come in ready for war, ready to throw a lot of punches. How is his stamina gonna hold up? You know? And with him fighting at a little bit higher weight. You know, Adrian Bronner can be aggressive. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? But is Mikey Garcia going, like, what the tangibles in this fight? Is Mikey Garcia going to be too busy is he going to be too busy for Adrian Bronner? You know, is he going to, because Adrian Bronner doesn't punch with you. You know, he waits for you to stop punching and then he punches. Is Adrian Bronner going to set that aside? Is he going to use more elusiveness and more defensive prowess to be able to slip punches and get off his punches, you know, with Mikey Garcia? I mean, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good fight either way. I hope it will be. But if they both come in timid, it's going to be a yawn fest. I mean, seriously, it's going to be a yawn fest. If they both come in timid, or I shouldn't say timid, that's a bad choice of words. If they both come in with too much respect for the other's skill. Now, because Mikey Garcia is noticeably and visibly smaller than Adrian Bronner might be hella aggressive in his fight and walk Mikey Garcia down. And Adrian Bronner has blazing hand speed, and he has awesome punch placement and very good combinations. And again, Mikey Garcia is just an all-around good fighter. It's going to be a good fight either way. I'm still 50-50 on the fight. And that's all I got. You know, I'll try to see if I can do a round by round of the fight for those of you who probably don't have Showtime. But that is yet to be seen. Or if I'll wait and like do it in blocks, like every 3, you know, record every 3 rounds or something like that. I'll probably end up doing something similar to that, but we'll see. So I'm out, guys. Peace.